Greetings, greetings. Welcome. This is Gyp-C coming to you with a zodiac sign reading for the sign of Aries. Sun, moon, rising, north node, anywhere in your birth chart. So, Aries, fire energy. We got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Aries. So, I don't know whether you have left someone out in the cold. Either you could be feeling left out in the cold. Maybe you had a lack, as I was saying. You could be feeling left out in the cold, or you could be leaving somebody out in the cold. You could be at a lack mindset, vice versa, or you could be having like money issues right now. So, but that's the overall energy, Aries. Sun, moon, rising, north node, or anywhere else in your birth chart. So let's tap in and see what Aries got going on. Okay, Aries, we got the Hierophant to the Six of Cups coming out. The Hierophant speaks of a union. It's the High Pope, the High Priest, the masculine energy of the High Priestess. But the Hierophant speaks of like union, traditions, sticking to your roots. It also speaks of teaching. You could be a counselor. You could be counseling others, or going to one, a mentor. But it's like it speaks of like in the spiritual realm, because this is a high iconic card. You could be elevated. Your ranking in the spiritual realm could be, high ranking. But it came out with the Six of Cups, so it's like what I'm feeling is like I could be talking to somebody, Aries, who's experiencing some past life experiences, because the Six of Cups speaks of memories, taking a trip down memory lane, nostalgia. But when just from what I'm feeling, so take who will resonate. Maybe only one few. I hope this reach who it needs. But I feel like I'm talking to an Aries. Your spiritual team could be working with you right now. It's like some past life experiences could be coming back to your memory. You may be having some dreams, and like you are really feeling these dreams, so you like really emotional with these dreams. So I'm not sure if I'm talking to an Aries. You got someone who is having. I'm hearing like past life regression. Maybe you need to get a past life regression read. Um, but I mean that's what I'm feeling. Like someone maybe you going in meditation and you tapping into your past. So we got the world on the bottom. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. And the Six of Cups is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So Aries, you could have any of these people in your energy. But with the World card, this is Capricorn energy. You could be into some cycles, okay? Either you in the cycles, people could be in the cycles with you. Maybe, like I said, somebody you had a divine union here. You had your yin and your yang. And I don't know whether you let your past hinder some things, because it's like some cycles at the end with the World card here. So like I said, it's either somebody, you know what I'm getting? I'm feeling like Aries, you could be dealing with like some type of soulmate situation where you and somebody had something since past lives ago. Might have been some type of husband and wife dynamic, something from the past, your past lives. And maybe this lifetime here is coming to an end. Okay, Aries, so take what resonate, and I could be talking to a male or female at this point, okay? But it feel like there's someone, like, you could be going through, your spiritual side. You tapped in a little bit. I don't know whether, you trying not to be, but regardless, it's in you with the Six of Cup out here. Some type of past energy you're remembering. But like I said, I don't know whether you remembering too late or whatever, but I'm hearing the world goes on. Why is it Six of Cups? Here goes the Five of Pentacles. So this is where I'm supposed to end the read at, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, someone's feeling left out in the cold. With the Two of Wands on the bottom. Fire energy. So this could be you, Aries. Fire. Well, this is the only fire sign here. Two of Wands. Standing in your personal powers. Believing in yourself. Standing on business. Planning. Preparing. Taking action. So, we gonna clarify Aries, see what you got going on. The Hierophant to the Six of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Five speaks of some type of change as well. So expect some type of change, Aries. I'm hearing whether you want it or whether you don't. Now, I don't know what's going on or how my light got like that just now. So, come through spirit. Alright. Cover, cloak, and shield me. Keep me protected from low vibrational energy, deities, and entities that may be trying to tap into my sanctuary. Alright. So, Aries, I want to do the dishes right quick. Clarify. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and Patreons. Help me clarify this read clearly, easily for the Aries sign. Alright, so Spirit, we're going to clarify the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here for the sign of Aries? Alright, Aries, said everything flipping out in the reverse. But the Hierophant is being clarified by the Hierophant in the reverse. The Death card in the reverse. The Judgment card in the reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Aries, what the fuck you got going on? Ten of Swords at the bottom or Temperance at the bottom. Three High Arcanic cards in the reverse, Aries, clarifying and High Arcanic card. So, the Hierophant, like I said, in the upright, someone is like in the spiritual realm, you are like high ranking, okay? You could be someone that's counseling and teaching others the traditions and ways of, of your ancestors, your culture. And also you could be like a mentor, you know what I'm saying? You don't want people to look up to, you don't want people to come to. It's like you the judge and the juror, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you prophesy or say pretty much is what it is. Okay, Aries? That's what the Hierophant is about. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nothing. Like I said, it's the divine union. In my opinion, the Hierophant is the masculine energy of the High Priestess. like I said, the Hierophant is just is as knowing as the High Priestess. You know what I'm saying? Wise, with wisdom, but you're being clarified by the Hierophant in the reverse, Aries. So it's like, with all I just said about the Hierophant in the upright, you out here living reckless and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing what you're supposed to be living up to. Okay, let me say it like that. You're not living up to your standards like as you should. It's like you're in the low vibrational state of your hierophantness, if you get what I'm saying. And with the death card being in the reverse, Aries, and I keep hearing, when I say Aries, I keep hearing them say masculine. So I don't know if I'm talking to, they saying a hard head Igga. I feel like this is somebody's masculine ancestor coming through. Like straight up. And I noticed my lighting changed too. So yeah, shit's crazy. Somebody, you're effing up. Okay? The death card being in reverse is like you're refusing to go through the transformation. Okay? You want to stay in your old ways, and you're under judgment because it's like you have a calling on you and you're refusing to answer your calling. And with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse as well, Aries, the Knight of Pentacles is earth energy. With the Knight being in reverse, it's like you ain't even reliable at this point. And whatever the fuck you think you may be doing, spiritually, your team is saying you ain't hitting at. They doing a whole lot of cussing. I'm trying to make sure my video can make it on social media. But you ain't hitting. If you from the country, you ain't hitting that. Okay, fill in the blank at this point. So, and like I say, Temperance angel at the bottom. Temperance. I don't know whether you're being tempted or whether you are initially supposed to be this earth angel, or you are an earth angel reincarnated here, and it's like maybe you perhaps, like I said, you this go around whoever you are, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, South Node at this point, anywhere in your birth chart, your spiritual team ain't seeming too pleased from what I'm getting. But it's like I'm feeling like you still got time. So let's see what else for the Hierophant spirit. Why is the Hierophant here? Oh, okay. More high iconic cards though. So Knight of Pentacles being in reverse means you're not reliable, okay? Because in the upright, the Knight of Pentacles would have been hard worker, slow but steady, but hard worker. But in reverse, you ain't doing shit right now. You ain't hitting a lick at a snake. That's the nice way to say it. Now the Lovers came out. Gemini energy. Sorry y'all. I don't know whether you some type of choice. Once again, the Lovers card, along with the Hierophant, because the Hierophant speaks of union. And once again, you in the reverse. So maybe you denied a union or something, Aries, a divine union. Maybe you denied it. Maybe you refused to transform into this divine union. And like I said, now you're under judgment because you're refusing to answer the call. You're refusing to take accountability. You're refusing a whole lot of shit, Aries. I don't know. I feel like this is for a narcissist. Knight of Pentacles, you're not reliable. But with the Lovers card being in the upright, there is some type of decision that you made or you will be having to make. Excuse me, y'all. Five of Wands energy. I don't know whether it's like you are deciding to be chaotic and conflicted in another person's life, or you are realizing this is what you got going on. A lot of chaos and conflict. Or you could be trying to put people in this situation, having them in competition and all kind of shit. And for some reason, with the sun card coming out with it, it's either you are happy to be in this type of energy, or you was happy as fuck when you made the decision over a Queen of Cups. So maybe you chose to put a Queen of Cups into this type of energy, like being in a competition or whatever. The Queen of Cups is a very highly intuitive feminine. She's very loving at that, and it's like she's still gonna love you because she know when you fucking up. Okay, so if that's what it was, Aries. What else, Spirit? Here, Hermit. So either you ghost them or you assuming you know, cause all this chaos and competition. You were so happy to be doing this. Either they ghost you before you could ghost them. And you know, it's all this is stemming back to why the Five of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck when I started to read. And we only got the 3 cards. And I'm just clarifying the first damn card. This was crazy, Aries. I don't know. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Notes. And it's a lot of high iconic cards out here, Aries. So source is coming through in y'all reading. Like, and when source come through, shit is going to happen. So you can be out here refusing this transformation. You don't want to fight with spirit. Spirit and the flesh. Flesh ain't going to win but so long. So, like I said, somebody goes somebody. Somebody went and sat and got in hermit mode, sat with self, gaining some wisdom. Or this is what you need to do, Aries. I mean, if you really want to be happy at this point, I think you need to go and sit with self. Because it's like with the sun card coming out, you could be being enlightened now about some information. I don't know. Maybe you sat with self, you being wise now. Or like I said, whoever you was dealing with, this is their energy now. They're happy, they're healed, they're wise, and karma is on their side with justice at the bottom of the deck. Scales are being balanced. Let me get one more spirit. Please and thank you. Thank you. King of Pentacles. This finally some masculine, feminine energy, like per se. King of Pentacles, Earth energy. So somebody you could be in this King of Pentacles energy to where hey, you starting your own business. You are a business owner. You're an entrepreneur. You're creating money. You're practical. So I could be talking to someone who is spiritual, and with the Hermit card being here, I'm talking to someone who is pretty much enlightened. But like I say, I want to say like in the past, Aries, maybe in the past. Okay, yeah, so let me repeat it. In the past, you've been fucking up. Excuse my words. In the past, place you was fucking up. Ain't nothing but reverses. And those are 3 high iconic cards. The first 3 cards out was 3 high iconic cards. So it's like you trying to go up against the Most High. By refusing to do what it is you must be had already pre-signed the contract to do. But like I said, whatever you did in the present energy, you're unreliable to someone right now. Just like you made the wrong decision. If you had a choice of lovers, you picked the wrong one. But hey, you have free will. Source wants you to know you got free will. So whatever you decide, just know you made the bed. Be happy you picked it and just, you know, roll with it. Chaos, conflict. You could be in chaos and conflict within yourself. Like I say, I can see in the near future, either you're going to go for your happiness, you're going to get some type of enlightenment, you're going to get some type of wisdom that's going to come to you, or you may be going to a practitioner and then they're going to give you some type of enlightenment on how you fucked up and the reason why you possibly caused somebody to have to walk away from you. And that is why the Five of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. So we're gonna clarify. We're gonna clarify the Six of Cups. See what this past energy, what you're reminiscing on. Is it about memories from this lifetime, or is it actually some past life shit? Because I feel like, like I said, out of the gate, somebody you was dealing with somebody, y'all were divinely meant to be. Hey, you probably figured that masculine. Oh, that's mine. They ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that damn Steve Wilkos. That's mine. I'ma stick beside me. You might have thought that and switch it up, feminine. You could have thought, oh, you had the bomb diggity pop and shit. He ain't going nowhere. But somebody found out. All right, I had to get some hydration right quick. So yeah. So you have to walk. Or if it's not you walking away from somebody, Aries, then due to your behavior, somebody had to walk away from you. Therefore, that's why you're in the Five of Pentacles energy. Flip flop it. Somebody did you like that, and that's why you had to walk away. Y'all put it where it go. Why is the Six of Cups here, Spirit? Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. So right now, 4 cards came out. Seven of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Swords. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. 10-10 could be significant. I've been seeing 10-10 a lot. 10 means endings. Complete. Six of Cups energy. Taking a trip down memory lane. Reminiscing. Someone could be remembering their past lives. Having dreams. Having visions. Seven of Wands. Someone, you're being guarded. You're protected. You could have been being guarded and protected from some past lives. Like you have some ancestors that probably did some prayers over their lineage, you know what I'm saying? So you well protected and guarded. Queen of Swords, feminine energy, flip flop it masculine. You could be in your queen energy. You give good advice. People take your words. People actually come to you to hear your words, you know what I'm saying? It's like maybe your words are healing. Queen of Swords, you don't play, so it's like you coming through with authority. And it's like being feminine and intellectually on point. You could have some people that be kind of jealous, okay? So, and I say that because with the Ten of Swords coming out twice, like you could have dealt with a lot of people stabbing you in your back. So I could be talking to somebody, like, even in this lifetime, you are very outspoken. You got, like, shit, your intuition is on fire. So people can say what they want. You can feel it already. If you ain't done already heard what they said in your mind. That's one way, okay? Because like I said, I'm trying to tell, it's like if somebody is having past life memories of like, because you could be dreaming about some ancient Egypt, some damn Aztec warriors type, you know what I'm saying? You could be really thinking about some shit at this point with how the veil being thin and all. Okay, so, but like I said, Ten of Swords, so you could have been crossed in the past life, and it could trickle down each lifetime you come back, you dealing with the same shit, okay? That's one way. Now, another way I'm looking at this, Aries, like I say, maybe you taking a trip down memory lane, you had a past memory of somebody you was kicking it with. Maybe you wanting to kick it back with this person. This person could be coming out very guarded and protected right now. They're protecting their energy. They could be in their Queen of Swords energy. You know, like, not fucking with you. Reason being, because, like I said, it's up to 20 times, Aries, you done stab a motherfucker in the back. 20 times. But at least one of the 10 times, I guess they say, you know, everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. Okay. And so, that's one way. And another way, Aries, how I can see this here is like I say, past life energy. You had a lover, you had a divine union that you was with since past lives. Each lifetime, y'all supposed to get together and do y'all divine shit. Obviously, this time, masculine or feminine, I'm talking to Aries. This is a sign for Aries. You could allow a Queen of Swords to come in between your divine union. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So Aries, this is like your energy. You allowed a Queen of Swords to possibly come through and break up a divine union that you possibly was had. Like I said, this was a divine union. This is somebody like a soulmate you've been dealing with. Stabbed, you know, basically like this caused you to stab your divine feminine or masculine in the back. Period. Okay? And the reason why I say all of this, because like I said, once again, then we got the Ten of Swords again. We coming into the present energy now. So possibly, Aries, you possibly still stabbing this feminine in the back or vice versa. Because we got the Ace of Cups. So this is new opportunity at love. Okay, so I don't know whether, like I say, you in that Six of Cups energy, you thinking like, God damn, I fucked up type shit, you know. You realizing you done hurt a bitch up to 10 times, 20 times, like fuck. And now you want this Ace of Cups. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Spirit, why is the Ten of Swords here? Wow. Four of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. So, Four of Pentacles speaks of pulling back your energy, holding on tight. You could be holding on tight to somebody. They could be holding on tight to you. Okay, Aries? But the thing about it, you know, you just say it because I'm trying to speak on each side, whether you did something or they did it to you, Aries. You trying to stab someone in the back, or if you were stabbing someone in the back, I don't know whether you did it for money. With the Four of Pentacles, like this, in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles speaks of letting go. What happened was when you stabbed them in the back, this go round shit, after 20 fucking times, come on now, they had to let go. They had to let go, Aries. And with the Ace of Wands coming out with that in the reverse, it's like no more passion in the beginning. No more passion in the beginning. Like right now in the present energy, like I said, you could be thinking, they could be thinking, whoever this may resonate with, Spirit, please let it get to who it needs to get to. And I'm gonna have to rewatch this because I don't even remember what I just said, because I know I did like 3 different renditions of this. Darren, going over there with that noise. I'm making noise. Okay, turn that down. Excuse me, y'all. And I'm not editing this. So like I was saying, collective, Aries is like, after you stab somebody in the back, it's like they had to release you. No more holding on tight. They release you, and it's like they cut off any passionate dealings that y'all had. And like I say, y'all was a divine union at that, with the Hierophant at the bottom. Give me 3 more cards, Spirit. You got the Eight of Swords. So Aries, you could have, it seems like you might have let an air energy come through. I don't know. This person could have you stuck in your head, or you try to have somebody stuck in their head. Because basically that's what the Eight of Swords speaks of, like you being a mentally blocked. But it's like you got an opportunity. There's a financial opportunity or some type of opportunity. You can make a move, Aries. It's on you. You got to make the move. You got to unblock yourself, unstuck yourself. Yeah, Temperance energy, Earth angel. Like I said, either you a reincarnated angel here. You were supposed to be here finding balance, time, and moderation with your time. But like I said, I feel like instead you was out here, you could have been out here putting people in a mental imprisonment. A self, like, I mean, it's self mental imprisonment, but sometimes your actions cause people to, you know what I'm saying? You know how y'all narcissists do. Some of y'all known narcissists know how y'all do. Yeah. Six of Pentacles energy. So it's either someone you got a gift, you have equal reciprocity coming in, or Aries, this person probably was a gift. Let me get one more. It might have been a gift that you chose to juggle, though. But anyway, Two of Pentacles speaks of balance, finding moderation, juggling more than one financial opportunity. Like I said, maybe you was juggling, trying to juggle more than one female, more than one masculine. But like I say, due to this type of energy we're in, it looked like you played yourself. Like I said, flip flop it. If it's not you, then Aries, maybe I'm pulling on the energy of the person who did all of this to you. Aries, you did this to somebody. So now we're going to clarify the Five of Pentacles. This was what the bottom card was. The overall energy of the read was the Five of Pentacles. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck. On this, somebody was juggling somebody, and now they're feeling left out in the cold. So we're going to tap in. Let's see why the Five of Pentacles is here. Clarify spirit for the sign of Aries. We got the Knights of Wands out here. Nine of Swords. So there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's worried, up late night, losing sleep because you have been left out in the cold. Nine of Wands energy is somebody who, you know, you got that suave, charming ass, big D energy, very passionate, because that's what fire speaks of, passion, fire, desirable. So now you up late night worrying, losing sleep, feeling left out in the cold. Ooh. Devil energy at the bottom of the deck. Toxic addictions. Maybe you got addictions that's causing you to be up late night, not getting no sleep. Could be your limited mindset, because the Five of Pentacles does speak of limited lack mindset. Someone, you could be limiting yourself due to what you feel and believe. Or you allowing others to cast and project upon you. Why is the Nine of Swords here to the Knights? Aries. Yeah. With the Star card, it's like, I don't know what, I feel like Aries, you were supposed to get with somebody and y'all was supposed to heal together. Yeah, because it was like, whoever this was your wish fulfillment, your desire. It's like you wished for something at one point, Aries, and then when God brought it to you, God brought you your feminine you or your masculine you, whoever I'm talking to, God brought you yourself. And you were supposed to nurture each other, grow with each other, mold each other, you know, and help each other learn lessons. Now the Nine of Cups just came out. And like I said, this person was your wish fulfillment. Was your dream come true. Can't make it up with the lovers at the bottom. Some type of choice you made, Aries. Why is the 9 of Cups here, Spirit? Wow. Can't make Aries. This you all the way, baby. Emperor card, and you came out in reverse. So I hate to say it, baby. You ain't leading this go round, huh? You're not leading this go round, Aries. Masculine energy. You're not leading, baby. Your wish fulfillment. You want this new opportunity at love, but you at a low vibration. You came in reverse, and now you feeling left out in the cold. Because you wasn't in your upright. You wasn't in your upright self, Aries. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you was resilient, persistent. I once said causing fucking towers. So now I get to the last spread, and I am talking about a masculine. My spirits don't play by me. I'm talking to, this read is for a masculine, divine masculine. You have a high ranking, no, you don't have, you are high ranking in the spiritual realm. And I'm going to say it like this. You and your wife came here, reincarnated a couple of times, and you was fucking up. Period. But like I said, whatever you was resilient, repetitive. The 9 of Wands is usually like a wounded warrior. But, I mean, yeah, you in the reverse, Aries, but, you know, broken crown still color. But it's like you have to go through a whole, all that shit you refusing to do in the beginning. Over here, under the Hierophant, Aries, you going to have to do it, baby. You're going to have to change your vibration. You're going to have to go through your transformation. And you're going to have to answer your calling. Because like I said, here you go, Aries. Earth energy, fire energy, Aries. The Emperor is the Aries. Aries is the head. But you're acting like the ass, no offense. Your higher self obviously is yelling at you. That's why the fuck I can't talk. Let me get 3 more spirit on this 5 of Pentacles. Why is Aries feeling left out in the cold, or who? So dropping the Page of Swords, 8 of Wands. So either you are watching. So masculine, because this the Empress right here. So you're watching, now you gotta watch your Empress. She probably going somewhere finding her divine masculine. The contract could have been changed because of you thinking you had time. You know, in the spiritual realm, time don't even matter to them. So I'm talking to this masculine Aries. You was out here thinking in the human time, in the human realm, when you know you ain't even been a human from the start off with. You know you was an angel here on a mission with your spouse, and you fucked it up. But anyway, you got motion here with the 8 of Wands. So either you watching your Empress now. You watching your Empress. You keeping tabs on her. Since you didn't want to stay with her. And now it's like you somewhere sitting in your Knight of Cups energy. And full regret. And full regret. Because they walked away from you. I mean, you caused somebody to walk away from you, and you got nerve to be in full regret. So, well, all I can say is the justice is being served. And the justice that's being served is that I guess you have to watch your divine feminine go off and be great with somebody else. Yeah, can't make this shit up. This is why you're in regret. Because, like I said, this is supposed to be you. Y'all supposed to be in this 10 of Pentacles, divine inheritance and shit, energy. happy. But it is what it is. I'm just a messenger. Aries, only take what resonate, leave the rest. If you made it this far, thank you. I send you love, peace, and light. Book you a personal read if this resonate. Because whoever you are, if you wondering why they walked away and why they not into you like how they used to be, maybe your time ran out. When you thought you was out here in your big D energy, your big Aries energy, baby, you was in the reverse. Your slip was hanging, boo. Peace.